And so here we are back at Newfound Gap, and we're here at the Tennessee-North Carolina line, which we've seen over and over, because since we crossed out of Virginia, you just keep crossing back and forth between Tennessee and North Carolina. And so we're getting ready to take off, and we'll go across the road here, hit the trail, and we'll go to Clingman's Dome, which is about 8 miles away. Joining us today is Batman. And so we're going to have a great hike across the Clingman's Dome. And then when we got the support team in the background, I guess we'll introduce them later. The start of another great day, although it's kind of overcast. It should be good hiking weather because we shouldn't get too hot and sweaty. So let's hike on. Hey everybody, we're here about 1.75 miles into today's hike, and we're at Indian Gap Road. And this is traffic of all sorts pass through here. Indians, explorers, Confederate soldiers, farmers with livestock herds, merchants, and families traveling for various reasons. This is Indian Gap. The road trace that descends the hill in front of you is a remnant of the Indian Gap Road, at one time the major north-south route through the Great Smoky Mountains. For centuries this has been an Indian trail, but in the 1830s it was widened as a toll road with charges for pedestrian, riders, vehicles, and livestock. The new road was steep, rocky, rutted, and only about 5 feet wide. Ice and fallen trees often obstructed the way. But until the Newfound Gap Road opened in the 1930s, travelers had no better way to cross the mountains. To avoid the arduous crossing, many opted for lengthy routes around. Stop there and spend the night, just because, you know, he's AT legacy. Right. And I've been in Gut Hooks, I wrote that comment, like, man, if you pass this hostel by because of things you hear, you just gotta check. All right, so we've went almost 2 miles, and now we'll keep hiking on through Mount Collins Shelter and over Mount Collins and on to Clingman's Dome. So let's keep hiking. Again, we're kind of in the Smokies, where they give you these little windows of view. So wish it was a little more open, but for right now, I just kind of appreciate view of the mountains with a little bit of mist from an overcast day on the mountaintops. Just a good view. Again, not a wide view, but a very good view with 3 layers of mountaintops, and then little community beyond. Very nice. Worth stopping, worth appreciating. All right, everybody, here we are at Clingman's Dome, and Batman and I have just covered the 8 miles from Newfound Gap to here, and then the director and Irish met us out here, and so now we're going to go up to the top of Clingman's Dome. We are at the highest point on the AT, 6,612 feet. So let's go see it. Alright, so it's that time again where we have to say goodbye to Batman and Irish, and for that matter, names still to be determined. Doesn't like the name she originally had, and I don't know if I'm going to say the one we were saying at the dinner table last night, because and so anyways, just want to thank Batman and Irish. Really cool. I know you guys continue to thank us, but it's you guys that made the sacrifice in time, money, and energy to come out here. And so my wife was going to come see me anyways, and I was going to walk the trail anyways. And so, you know, it's you guys that really made the sacrifice, and it is meaningful to me and truly meaningful to us.
Make me get all sweaty,
So, thank you. Thank you very much.
It was my pleasure.
Really
Thank
enjoyed
you. Thanks for having us.
the last day or so, and the walk today. So thank you very much. Very awesome time. And now we've got to cover 10 miles to get to where we're going to camp tonight. So we got to hike on. So let's hike on.
Let's hike on.
Happy trails.
I just headed down from Clingman's Dome, and as the sun plays upon that valley floor, just thought that's a great picture that we can't just drive by. So great view. And just a minute ago, we were looking off to kind of the west, and now the east. only 7 left to the shelter we'll be staying at. Let's hike on. So we are here at the Derrick Knob shelter. We traveled a total of 18 miles, 8 with Batman, and then we had lunch with Batman, Irish, and the director at Klingman's Dome. Great viewpoint, great place to go, and the highest place on the AT. So another noteworthy thing for the day. And then after lunch, they headed back to the center of the universe, and then the director headed back to our home, and then I went the other 10 miles to here. And so pretty good. I'll show you tomorrow in the morning, or actually when we're done talking here, I'll walk back up and do a once over of the camp. Actually, it's got about 17, 18 tents, and there's room for it, as opposed to some of the other shelters we've been at where there's no room. This one actually has it. So good deal. And the end of a good day, a lot of great views, and put us in a good position. We'll have about 22 miles tomorrow to fall down into the Fontana Dam and meet my brothers and get to spend a day or two with my brothers. So that's really cool. Look forward to that. And so now I'm gonna finish heating up my dinner. We're gonna eat my dinner and then go to bed. Pretty much close out now, and like I said, I'll give you a few shots around the campsite so you can see that. But as far as talking, we'll pretty much be done now. So have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.